Can you imagine being part of a society where the winds of change are blowing so fiercely, they're reshaping the very fabric of your existence? Such was the case in 19th century India, a period marked by the rise of two impactful reformist movements, the Arya Samaj and the Prarthana Samaj. The Arya Samaj movement, birthed in 1875 by Swami Dayananda Saraswati, was a clarion call to return to the roots of Hinduism. It championed the authority of the Vedas, the ancient Hindu scriptures, as the ultimate source of wisdom and guidance. The Arya Samaj rejected the convolutions that had crept into Hinduism over time, such as idol worship, the caste system, and elaborate rituals. Instead, it promoted monotheism, the worship of one god. It was a force of social reform, advocating for education for all, women's rights, and the abolition of child marriage. Its influence was particularly strong in northern India, where it sparked a revival of Vedic learning and cultural values. On the other hand, the Prarthana Samaj, established in Mumbai in 1867, was a movement that transcended sectarian boundaries. Founded by luminaries like Dr. Atmaram Pandurang and R.G. Bhandarkar, it aimed to foster monotheism, social equality, and ethical living. The Prarthana Samaj also denounced idol worship, promoting instead the importance of prayer and meditation. It was a tireless crusader against social evils, such as caste discrimination, child marriage, and the mistreatment of women. The ultimate goal of the Prarthana Samaj was to create a society based on moral and ethical values, open to people of all castes and religions. Despite their similarities, Arya Samaj and Prarthana Samaj also had distinct differences. While Arya Samaj was rooted in Vedic principles and had a strong Hindu identity, Prarthana Samaj was more universal, embracing people of all religions. Arya Samaj was more radical in its approach, while Prarthana Samaj adopted a softer, more inclusive stance. Yet both movements, each in its own way, served as a catalyst for change, challenging age-old traditions and beliefs, and paving the way for a more equitable society. They were instrumental in the reform and revitalization of Indian society during a time of colonial rule, addressing religious and social issues that had long been swept under the rug. These movements weren't just about religious reform, they were about social transformation. They were about empowering individuals, challenging the status quo, and creating a society where everyone, regardless of their caste or gender, had the right to education, dignity, and respect. They were a beacon of change in a society that was desperately in need of it. And so, as we look back on the legacy of the Arya Samaj and the Prarthana Samaj, we do so with a sense of profound gratitude. For their impact on Indian society was not just significant, it was transformative. They dared to dream of a better society, and in doing so, they paved the way for generations to come. The echoes of their work are still heard today, a testament to the enduring power of social reform movements.